Okay, good. Well, this one's on, but what about, oh, this one is just, okay. StreamYard. Record only. Live viewer comments. I don't really understand this. Exit solo layout. Good morning, everybody. Banners. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action. I'm looking at this thing right now. Brand. All this you gotta pay for. All right, private chat. Chat privately with your guest. Well, that's very nice. Share the screen. No, I don't want to share the screen with anybody. Jeej. Okay. Well, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on this StreamYards and also the Streamlabs. Minimal banners. How do I get rid of the banner? Hide, okay. Very easy. Stop cam mic. I just don't know how to connect up to YouTube yet, and whether I can do it on my mobile phone. I'm trying to. This is just a really just a test stream. I want to figure this thing out. I did this before with Zoom and I think with Skype or Line or something. I had like Jono on and Mr. Soy Dog Cowboy. What I'm trying to do is to be able to, I'm sure you've seen this. I'm trying to be able to bring other people onto the stream where you can see them, they can talk, there's no lag, everything is copacetic. And I'm on another stream right now, but that stream is hidden. However, it's not the same one as the StreamYard one, so I don't know what the deal is. I need to figure it all out. Oh no, that's not the one. Okay, so let's see here, delete. That's what's in the future. If there's anybody out there that would like to be on, as in they show themselves, please let me know. Let me see here. Custom TMP. Facebook page, parent, okay. Anyway, I hope everybody's all right this morning. Everybody's doing well. Let me see here. Maybe I gotta do this one. Okay, I already opened that. Connect again. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. YouTube says it might take 24 hours. We find it usually happens instantly. Okay, but I already did this shit. StreamYards is what I have used. It's okay. It's not the be all end all. Yeah, I'm trying to find something. If I'm gonna pay for it, if I do get some people on here and I do decide to pay for it, I want to pay for something that's going to be useful. And I do know one, but I mean they're like $75 a month, and they want you to pay a year in advance. So I don't want to do that, and I can't. It's not really feasible. But let me see here. Destinations. See this. Let me see if I can reconnect it. Oops. We'll see if this will work. And what? American Bangkok. Shit, I forget the... You know, I don't have my act together here. Give me 1 second here. You know what? I don't want to keep signing in. Anyway, so here in Thailand, you know, it's a little cloudy. It's a little warmer than the other day. And, you know, they're still calling for the prime minister to be ousted. And there are some people that think that now there is going to be some kind of a coup attempt. At least that's what I've been reading. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but that's what's going on in 20 seconds. All right, let me see if I can figure this out here. History, edit file. What's the fucking preferences? Let me get this done real quick, and let's see here. Okay. See if I can get this thing to work. All right. Continue your account or a brand account to choose. Okay, I already did that. Whoops, it looks like you have a different channel than connected. Oh. God damn it. All right. Beautiful. Your destination was reconnected. Create a broadcast. Title. Test. Take 3. We're trying to get, I don't know if he's listening, but Soy Dog Cowboy. Let me end this one. He would like to come on here. He has some experience going on other chats and streams, and so we want to see if it's possible to do this. All right, here we go. Create a. Let's see if I can work this out here. You're entering a broadcast studio. Wear earbuds. What? I'm not going to be able to hear anybody else, I guess, but... Okay, there I am. What happens if you put the little emojis? Do they go on? No, they don't. Okay. All right, so I got this thing figured out at least somewhat. So if I want, I can invite somebody. So if there's anybody that would like to come on at any time, I'm going to figure this out a little bit more today and see exactly what I have to do to be able to get people to come on. And you know, I'm not going to just let anybody come on. Sorry, that's not the way that it works. You know, if you've been following the chat for a while, or I know you a little bit or something like that, that's one thing. But if you're just somebody, you know, with some name I've never heard of or something, it's not going to happen. So there are plenty of you out there. Now, whether or not you actually want to come on and talk about whatever the topic of the day is, which today I don't have a topic. The topic of the day is live streaming with others. I'm sure Jono is probably listening, and there's jazz playing right now, so he would be quite happy. Dre, what's happening? How you doing? Copy and paste with whatever you're... That's what I figured. Yeah, that's good that way. Where are you? You're still in Bangkok, or you're? I'm taking it you're not in Bangkok. You're out somewhere with your wife or something. So the other one, let me see here. I don't know how you share the. Oh, how do you share the? But when you click on that, an address comes up. Okay, you can send this link. Oh, I see. Okay, send this link to your guest. Okay, non-Tabri. Oh, okay. Well, not Tabri. Yeah, that's a little ways out, but you know, from the center here, but not all that far. The only thing I'm trying to figure is how do I get to, I have to go to my, I just have to go to my content. What is this? I don't even understand. What the hell's going on here? Okay, test. Live from Bangkok. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so this one is dead, so let's delete this one. The one with my little smiley face is no good. All right, edit. More actions, delete. Delete forever. You know, there's not a whole lot going on here right now. Open the chat. We've done copy and paste. If you wish to paste, open chat can be done, copy and paste TP, general chat. There's a private chat. I'm trying to see though. Copy to clipboard. Let's see here. Okay, so that's not. Yeah, I think I'd like to get rid of this little duck though. But I gotta find this, I don't know where this, I don't see the stream. Let's see here. Oh, ready to go live. View on YouTube. Okay, here we go. You're about to view a broadcast on YouTube. We recommend closing YouTube while you're live. This saves bandwidth and is easier. Shut up. What is this? It's supposed to be going right now. What happened? Waiting for Scott. So I didn't make it live apparently. Go live. Well, duh. Go live. Okay, so I'm gonna make it go live here. Let's see if it works. Okay. Now, it's working, but man, does it look like the quality, maybe it's because of the bandwidth. Hang on a second. Right now I'm on my phone, and I'm looking at my computer, which has 2 streams on. Let's see if I refresh it. Live from Bangkok. You need to be on comments that, yeah, I'm on comments. Okay. Okay, so now I can see it. Let's see here. Hello. This is the stream right here. I'm gonna put it in. I'm just gonna put the stream in the other one. So that's the other stream, the one, that's the test stream. Johnny, you're always welcome to come on. Dre, you're always welcome to come on. Soy Dog Cowboy, Mr. Longhorns, Gennaro, anybody who wants to. And I understand some people may not want to, but, you know. All right, so I'm on comments, open comments. Invite a guest to see how this layout is unique. Well, I'm not going to invite a guest yet because there's nobody in the stream. Yeah, it's just got a notification for the stream. Yeah, but I put the link right here. You should be able to go in there. Let me see what happens. Yeah, my stream looks kind of blurry on my camera. It looks or on my screen. It looks very blurry, but it could be because I'm doing two things here. People don't seem to like this testing method. Somebody come in and leave a comment on that one stream, please. Blurry indeed. Okay. It's only at 480. Let me go to 720. And I'm going to shut the other one just on my computer, and maybe it will. I'm from Bangkok. Okay, now, let's see now. I'm going to shut it on the... Okay, now. There we go. That should be better. Decent lighting helps you look amazing. Okay, I should be in the broadcast studio already. What the hell's going on? Okay, there we go. All right, now try it and let me see. The sound is off. Okay. Please refresh because I shut everything down. Unbelievable, man. It's not telling me, where does it tell me the number of people that I have? Oh, there it is, 7. 7 live viewers. Okay, new comments, go down, show. If you have, let me know. I could have done a test private stream to show you what I know about. Well, thank you. But let me know I could. Mr. Mitch, what's happening? All right, did I put it to where, let's see here, live gonna show up? Yeah, I have them to show. Oh, to show it on the screen. Live comment show, this is an example. Click on a comment to show it on the screen. So I gotta click it every time? Doesn't it do it automatically? Can I try the green screen? So it doesn't work. you have to click on every single message. That's kind of... Hit refresh, Gennaro, please, if you haven't done so already. There's nothing else I can do. The thing is that, let me see here. Wow. So how do you take it down, man? Oh, you just click it again. I see. Ah, okay. Well, now the issue is the quality. If I can figure this out, then I'm on my phone streaming the same thing that I'm streaming on this test stream, but hopefully we can work this out. If somebody there, if you like ladder, I can do a stream and screen share to help out. Yeah, that'd be nice, man. Thanks. Appreciate that. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here trying to figure it all out, and I'm thinking about paying for this. It's a bit expensive, but if people are willing to come on, then I'll start to pay. Otherwise, I'm not going to pay. The only thing I don't really like is that, well, everything's pretty good. You don't get 1080 unless you pay for the highest plan. So, which stream shall we stay in? Shall we stay in this one? The phone, that's this. Well, you can't tell. I was hoping that Soy Dog Cowboy was here, but I think for some reason he's a little busy right now. I was hoping maybe he could just come on real quick or something, but maybe tomorrow that'll happen. And then on Saturday, I'm going to go to Khao San Road in the morning. Because if you remember, she didn't give me any napkins. I need a napkin here. If you remember, he and the gang have seen everything. If you remember, this weekend is the weekend when Khao San Road opens up again, and they're having a Halloween fair, Halloween festival, and they're gonna have some food. So early in the morning, I'm gonna go down there. I'll be there, 9 o'clock, 9:30. May just catch the tail end of the boat, go down there, and then get a little food, a little coffee, a little food. I wish I knew more places around here. Maybe I'll go to that place over there next door. That'll give me something to do today. I can probably end this last stream. Hey, Gennaro. Scene. Hey, Gennaro. I got it. Okay. Well, what that does do, though, making you have to click on every single one, is it allows you to not put something up if somebody says something they shouldn't. Even though you can see it on YouTube. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's pretty good. I still need to look at the Streamlabs again, but it didn't work very well on the cell phone. And then what I want to do is I want to see what's the deal with me using StreamYard on my cell phone, because you can use it as long as you can use it's RMTP, I believe it's called. And I'd like to be able to do stuff where, if I'm out, I can do a stream with other people watching, maybe, in the corner or whatever. Let me get a napkin in a second. Normally, I get the tissue and I get a tray, and she didn't give me a tray today. I don't know why. We're just talking a bit, and then I didn't get a tray. I didn't get tissue. I never get a tissue for myself, or a paper towel. Anyway, so obviously it works. That's good. If anybody wants to come on right now just to test it out, I'm more than willing to do it. But I would like to know, it looks to me like it's much more clear, at least in my window. It looks clear. Let me see something here. I don't want to share a screen. So I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, I'm having a coffee right now. I don't want to go get another coffee. I get too wired out on the coffee and then I can't sleep at night. Anyway, don't know if you guys been watching the news, but nobody's backing down. Just like in the White House, nobody's backing down. And you know, I can only imagine right now how the Democrats, like Schumer and all these others, what was his name, Rosenthal or Blumenthal, how they're whining and crying about the fact that they got that Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett confirmed today, because it's a position for life. So they're hating it. But the thing is, if the shoe was on the other foot, they would stack the court just as well. So it doesn't, you know, it's more nonsense, political bullshit. And since I'm not trying to make a dime off this thing here, I can say whatever I want. I don't give a shit. They can, you know, too bad. People don't like me swearing once in a while. That's too bad. I don't have a filthy mouth, but I do have a somewhat foul mouth. Soy Dog Cowboy, there you go. What is this? I participated in a stream from a cell phone user. Oh, I didn't even see these other, I'm sorry, I didn't see the other, I got two chats going on at the same time. So I have the one here with Soy Dog Cowboy, Thailand Unplugged, hello Steven, Dre, Blurry on the stream, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just man talk, that's all, and the Stop Garland. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me, how can I do this? Okay. The stream that shows the bottom of the coffee cup right now is the original stream that's on a mobile phone. The other stream, where you can kind of see me holding it up, but you don't see the coffee cup at all, that is the StreamYard stream. Yeah, I don't know why it's not clear. They're not on the same network. So, Soy Dog Cowboy, there is a link in the doodad there. The doodad. Let me see if I can get the invite copy. Let me see if I can do this. How do I do it here? You know, this is the thing. My technical expertise. I got messages. Oh, this is from the little Chinese. I keep getting these spam things from these Chinese about, well, I don't know what this is. Z8. Z8.com. I have no idea what it is, but I keep getting these Chinese messages, which bugs me. Let me do this here. Let me see if I can send Soy Dog Cowboy. And I can get this thing to work. Where's the line? All right, give me a second here. Now, there's nobody on the others. There's 16 people on the other stream, but I don't see anybody commenting here. God damn it. Shit. Pro tip, up to 10 people can join a stream card. Stream da 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 da. Okay. So there I am in there. Let me see here. Okay. Mr. Soy Dog Cowboy, I just sent you a link. Why is this not showing, man? I can't see the... I'm now on the 18 stream. Well, weird. This one is more clear. Why two chats? There's two chats. Let me see if I can... this is public, though. There's two chats. One is live from Bangkok. That is just me being able to talk to everybody on my phone. The other one is on my computer because I wanted to set it up on my computer first and figure it out. Test take 3. And I sent the link. Let me see if I can do that again. All right, so now, shit, I can't send the link now. This is a bit of a headache to do two at once. But I did send you a StreamYard's link. Nothing's happening now. Soy Dog Cowboy, I think you can put the link in the chat and only accept whoever you want. Okay, that's great, but I can't put it in the link in this. Hang on a second. I can, but it's got to be on the computer, which is more bandwidth, which is the whole reason I got off of the YouTube in the first place on my computer. I'm just showing Streamlabs. Let me do this real quick. I'm on the other stream now. Okay, well, yeah. Hang on a second. This is only going to be good if people actually, but usually I connect through the YouTube user. Well, I don't know how I send a link to you, but let me see. What do I do? Okay, here we go. All right, there you are. Now let me shut this other one. Save the bandwidth. There we go. Shit. I don't know if I don't have headphones. Fuck, did I put my headphones? It's not gonna work. Can't put it in my computer. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me, but I can't hear you. Yeah, I don't hear you. All right, so we'll get this figured out. Okay, you can hear me, but I can't hear you because I don't have headphones. My headphones are the wrong headphones. So, today is Tuesday. We can make this just a test. It's a wash. I've got it set up. Tomorrow, we'll, if you want, if you're available, tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow or Thursday, whatever. We can do it. Maybe I can get somebody else. And yeah, and on Saturday I'm doing the Khao San Road with that should stop it. How about now? Oh, I may be on the roadside. Okay. Oh, you're on your way to Del Rey. I'm a one-man operation here. I have no technical assistance except for those who are helping me on the thing here. I can't hear you though. Other people might be able to hear you. I can't hear you though. So that kind of sucks. Maybe on the road. Okay, good. All right, so listen, let's shut this one, the StreamYard one down. Okay. We're going to shut down the StreamYard. I'm going to end the broadcast. Thank you. That was a test. Okay. Let me close this. All right. Now, no more computer. I'm focused. So obviously there are some negatives. And I won't be on the phone if I'm on the computer, but I do actually want to try on the you would use StreamYard on your phone. Why would I use it normally on my phone? If I was out somewhere, I would use it. But at home, I use my computer most of the time. If I'm here, I'll use my phone. So that's why I want to make sure I can use it on my phone. I just don't know. I looked for an app from StreamYards. They don't have one. I didn't see one. You can use Streamlabs and then put the RTMP protocol in the Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is really buggy in my experience. It's been very buggy, so you know, really. Well, the reason for the feedback was probably okay, I think I got this figured out. The reason for the feedback, first of all, is because even though the sound is down, yeah, I can use my laptop to stream. Yes, however, the reason that it was the video was so laggy, the audio was so laggy, is because it's on Wi-Fi, and Starbucks Wi-Fi is very poor. It's good enough for emails and you want to watch a video or something like that. But when you're trying to stream, it's very, very slow, and it's a bit buggy. And I can use my phone as a hotspot, yes. But if I'm walking around, that's what I'm trying to that's what I'm after. I've always been after walking around, being able to have one or two people in the video, so that while I'm walking around and my screen is small, everybody else will see people in the screen, and I'm walking around, and some dog's trying to bite me or whatever it might be. But my laptop is on Wi-Fi, my phone is on 4G, which is why the quality of my phone is quite good, and the quality of my laptop was very poor because Starbucks is, I don't know what it is about their Wi-Fi. I don't know why. I don't know if they're paying the least amount they can for Wi-Fi. They got the slowest Wi-Fi possible, but their Wi-Fi is, and they give you 15 minutes. So it's like it's constantly disconnected. So you have to use it as your phone as a hotspot. And I wasn't doing that because I'm on the phone right now, so I wasn't using it as a hotspot from my computer. Okay, so I got all that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, get too technical or bog the whole stream down or anything. That really was just a test stream. That's all it is. Like I said, I don't have a subject. I think I have one for tomorrow or Thursday. Probably tomorrow. I would like to stream on tomorrow and Saturday from Khao San Road. Yeah, I just want to see how Khao San is once they have the festival. Friday the festival starts. Saturday the festival continues at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be there at about 9:15, 9:30. And just so the stream's not a total waste. Hey, big boss. Put beer. Beer. See? Hello.
Beer.
You like beer?
No, I like milk.
Yeah, but you like whiskey.
Whiskey.
A little bit?
Tequila.
Tequila, yes. Yeah, she likes tequila. See? There you go. There was another girl that used to work here who liked tequila, and she found out I had a bottle. I had a new bottle, and she was like, "You gift for me? You gift for me?" I was, "No, I'm not giving it to you." Beer is the one who's constantly doing all the stock and making sure that everything's in order, and the boss he's probably honored to make sure everything gets done. They run a pretty tight ship. I will give Starbucks that. They do run a pretty tight ship. I mean, like in The Sopranos, you saw the episode where they went into some coffee shop and it was a chain. It was clearly a chain, and they said, hey, we need money from you guys every month or whatever. She's actually number 2. The guy is number 1. The guy Ken, who's been here forever. But the kid said to them, "I can't give you any money." He's like, "Are you kidding? They account for every single coffee bean here. They know exactly how many coffee beans we have." So it wouldn't surprise me if that's how they are here. I'd like to talk to somebody who works in Starbucks in the United States, so I knew a little more about the operational procedures. Anyway, at least we got that ironed out. But things are pretty much the same here. They're calling for the Prime Minister to resign, and there's actually his opposition party is calling for him to resign. They're calling him, this is what I kind of find a bit absurd, but they're calling for him to resign because of the police pepper spraying the protesters a week or so ago. And Jono, what's happening? How you doing? I was just saying they were playing some jazz here. They got some okay, thanks Johnny, appreciate that. I was talking about how they're playing some jazz here. They had some Frank. Listen, you know what? To me, Frank is he's the baddest of them all, because he was the smoothest, at least superficially. Same shirt, different day, yeah. Same underwear, different day. I guess if you're wearing them, then it's the same underwear. Jono, have you eaten that $12 burger yet? Have you had it yet? Apparently this is recyclable. Hell no. Listen, you know what? I gotta say, they in the mall here, they have a little section. You know, they have the seafood section, but right in front of the seafood section, they have a little table. It's like a table, a little display table, and on the display table they have several kinds of fish. They have some white fish, and it's cooked. It's already cooked. They have white fish. They have salmon, and you know the salmon. The price has gone up. It went from $79 to $99. Now it's like $1.39, $1.59. And honestly, it's not really worth it. You're better off getting a big chunk of salmon and then dividing it up however you want. But my point is that I never eat mackerel. They've had whitefish, 2 different kinds of whitefish on there. I don't even know what it is, but the kids and I have liked it. But I've been going on this, I don't want to call it a diet, but I've been watching what I eat. I haven't been eating any junk. I've just been eating fruit, vegetables. Now this, you get some milk in here. No sugar. I don't have sugar in my coffee. But they have this mackerel, and they've been selling it. It's 2 for 1. You know, they double up the packages. They do that a lot. They'll get the pork. You know, they're trying to get rid of it. Do that with pork. They do that with chicken. You know, you get like 2 chicken breasts, and it's 86 baht. And then one day, you know, and I always wait if I can. Because one day what they'll do is they'll have 2 packages for the same price. So you get 4 chicken breasts for 86 baht, which is about $2.90 or so, 80 cents. So they've got this mackerel. Now, I don't generally like mackerel. I didn't think I did, at least. Man, I got this out. I got this mackerel out. I ate it the other day, and I was like, man, this is the best. This is the second best fish that I've probably ever eaten. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's a very, very tasty fish. And I ate it, and then I was like, okay, well, I've got 3 more because I bought 2 packages. Kids were like, yeah, we'll eat it. No, they didn't eat it. My wife ate half one. So then yesterday I had another fish and a half, and I went and bought another pack. And today I'm gonna buy like 2 more packs. I'm gonna load up on them because that's what I've been eating a lot of is the mackerel, and also the sardines and the mackerel in the can. I don't know why, but I also got some whitefish. So I've been sticking to the fish. A lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, and. You're about 5 stops. Yeah, you're a little ways away. Yeah, there's a lot of mercury in salmon. There's not, you know, listen, I'm already 58. If the mercury doesn't kill me, something else will. I'm probably not going to have any today. We have, I don't know how many cans of canned tuna at the house, but we got several. 4, 5, 6. Everybody in our family likes tuna. And you know, the thing is I've stopped buying mayonnaise. I haven't bought it in 6 months. No mayonnaise. You know, you get the mayonnaise, it's too easy to throw the mayonnaise in with the tuna, mix it up and make a tuna fish sandwich or tuna fish salad or something like that, but fattening. So, you know, just get a little tuna, you get a little lemon, a little pepper, crush it up real good, like you crushed the virus. Fucking, that Nancy Pelosi's driving me nuts with her phrase. You know, we've got to make sure we have enough in the plan so that we can crush the virus.
Donald Trump hasn't done enough, and the president hasn't done enough. And we really need to make sure we're going to crush the virus.
Crush the virus. You're not going to crush anything, you idiot. That's the most idiotic. What she does is she latches on to some little catchphrase, and then that's it. It's, oh, but the people will remember, crush the virus, crush the virus. You gotta flatten the curve. They all are like that. Depends on what you want, Gennaro. Oh, the Democrats are crying right now. It really depends on what you want. The Anute area depends on what you're after. If you want relatively inexpensive apartments in a old style Thai neighborhood, and it's relatively close to, it depends on where on Anute you live, but it's close to the SkyTrain. Well, listen, I'll tell you this too, Gennaro. Anute is the area where most of the bar girls tend to live in that region, and it's because the prices are right. But what you're going to get is you're going to get Thai style apartments, you're not going to be getting like what Jana was getting, for instance. You're not going to get that kind of style. They're trying to upgrade the place. I mean, listen, I've been through there, especially when I first came over here. I was there all the time. So, No, Bang Na is the other direction. Bang Na is a bit far, and I think if Longhorns was here, if he were here, he would tell you that. He and the other guy had an apartment there. They had an apartment there, and it was a ways out. It was a bit of a haul. Again, it depends on what you're after. Do you want to be away from everything, or do you want to be right in the heart of everything? Do you want to be right next to the SkyTrain? Where do you want to be? What are you after? A Thai neighborhood? A Thai foreigner neighborhood? You want to be down in the Sukhumvit ghetto? Jono is right on the outskirts of the Sukhumvit ghetto. He missed it. He's in a good area. And you pay the price for that. Tonglor, same thing. Tonglor is, it used to be predominantly Japanese. It's changed a little bit, but not that much. But it's a pricey area. Yeah, I mean, I used to go there, and I've streamed there a couple times. That was the place where the woman, I used to get illy from there. I thought they had an illy shop there. Well, I'll be honest. I wish I didn't do motorcycles now, and I could do the Song Tao. But believe me, I'm looking at, honestly, Alex is in his second year university. Next year, supposedly, he plans on working and getting his own place with his buddies. And Nicholas will start school next year, or I don't know, it depends, but he's been thinking about the military. You'd be walking most if you live there. So, I don't plan on being Scott and American in Bangkok for all that much longer. If I got anything to do with it, I'll be somewhere else. We'll be somewhere else. But there's a lot of factors. So, give it a year, Jono. Give it a year. You'll probably be tapping your toes. But give it a year. I mean, listen, when I think of you, I don't think of your average 65-year-old guy. You know what I mean? I think of you as like, you're 65, but you're like a 45-year-old. But nevertheless, when you tear an ACL, it doesn't matter if you're a young man. It's never 100%. It's a long process to get through it. Think about all the football players that have had ACL injuries. Well, I mean, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not, 60 is the new 40. Now, me, on the other hand, there are days, yesterday, and today a little bit, but yesterday, man, I woke up feeling good. Feeling good, Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. I still do, but it's So it really depends on what you're after in the place that you're going to live. I wouldn't go, unless you know the neighborhood, I wouldn't just move in right away. I would go check it out. I'd spend some time there, get a feel for it. Like I said, Bang Na, it's a bit out there. You're not going to be able to like walk and be over to Sukhumvit Road or walk and come over to the Mall Bangkok. You're not going to be able to do that. You're going to need, the best ways would be a taxi. But I mean, you can take a bus, you can do all that kind of stuff, but it's a little more difficult. A nude, it depends. What do you want? I mean, listen, in the beginning, I didn't mind having one little room. This is something I was going to address something. I was going to address something, and that's the cost of living. The cost of living here, as Jono has found out, as I know and I've seen, it has slowly been rising over the years. And there's not anything you're going to be able to do about it. Now, when I first came here, I was living in a place. How much was that place? 6,000 baht or something like that. And it was the kind of place, was unfurnished. The bed was like one of those, what do you call it? The fiberboard, the kind you might get at like a cheap one that you find, like off the street here or something. It was a cheap bed. I paid some Thai girl that I had come to know. I paid some Thai girl, I gave her like 6,000 baht. Gennaro, it's overpriced for what you get, believe me. Been there many times. It's not what it used to be. You might, listen, go there once, check it out. Once or twice if you like it. But longer than that, I think, So, things are not the way that they used to be. And when I first got here, like I was saying, I gave the girl like 6,000 baht. She came out, she gave me a couple hundred baht and change. She got me like a little blanket and, some pillows and, the little long pillow that they like, the Thai girls like, where, they hug it. It's a real long pillow and they just hug the thing and, lay with it or whatever. If they don't have somebody else to lay with. What else did she get me? She got me like little garbage cans and stuff like this. She got me all this stuff. But the thing is that it was a bit, how can I say it? It wasn't my style, man. Jono, you get a place. Now listen, I would have a little bit, my pictures, my photographs would be a little bit different than yours. But your place is similar to the first real place where I really lived where I thought, wow, this place is nice. And you know, otherwise, what you're gonna do is like what mine was. I had this little place, and it's just one room. It's a studio, and you know, it served. Listen, if I had got it for say a month, it would have been fine. But then I was like, man, you know, I come in and it's like, oh, I got my room here. Where am I gonna go? Oh, it's not like I can walk out and, you know, go sit out on the balcony and smell the. No, I walk out to the little tiny balcony, and it's, you know, it smells like the claw. My buddy Scott has an apartment, and he used to have one room, and it was small. I mean, it's like I would walk in and there's his bed. Now, I personally, you know, if you don't have many visitors, and it's not like he had a lot of visitors, and, you know, if he was bringing some broad over or something, which I don't think he ever did. I think he made it a point to not bring any women there. Not that he's, you know, doing anything like that, but, you know, it's one room. You walk in, and there's the bed. You sit down on a bed, or he's got a little, you know, nightstand where, you know, like the girls would put their makeup on or something. He did have a sink. Now he moved into the same building. He moved, and he's got, let me think how it works. You walk in, and to the right is the little kitchen area and the balcony. And it's big enough to like sit there by yourself with one chair. You know, if you wanted to sit out there and have a cigarette or just, you know, talk to somebody on the phone, you can sit there, put your feet up on the railing, boom, you got your little room. Got a fair, you know, a big enough bathroom. It's not a closet. You can stretch out. And then what he did was he's got like a little. The bedroom is the bed is off to the side, and if you were to keep walking straight back, there's a sofa. And that sofa goes like this and then like this up against the wall. It goes like this, actually. It's to where it's towards the bed. So it kind of divides the room up. But it's just one big room. And that room, I think it costs him $7,000 a month. So, I mean, it's very reasonable. You can get a reasonable place, but do you want to live that way? Now, me personally, I'd rather pay. Seeing that, and I understand Jono's mentality. If you're a homebody and you spend a lot of time at home, or you're just like me, where now, most of the time, I just go, you know, I go down to the park, I come to the mall, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, I go somewhere out a little ways, but most of the time I'm at home. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to walk around. At least in my townhouse, I can walk outside and I can go out and play with the dog. I can go into the backyard. You know, I can walk into one of my kids' room. I can go upstairs, go walk into the other one's room. I got my bedroom. We got a big, you know, not kitchen, a dining room. For me, especially because I live with 3 other people, I have to have that. But if I was a single guy, having a 1-bedroom and a 1-bedroom and then a living room and a dining room and a kitchen, that would be fine. The place that I lived before, which was on Sukhumvit Soi 1, and that was probably the best place I had out of all the places I've lived as a single guy. Huge kitchen, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, big living room, but it was too expensive. By the time the utilities came, it was $45,000 a month. Too expensive. I would never pay that much again. When I lived up in Udon Thani, the place was 3,500 baht, but it was a very big room. And then there was the cable. Let's see here. Cable and cable, utilities, electric and everything. And that came out to about another 1,000, so about 4,500. Right. If you're not spending a lot of time and going out a lot, it isn't that small if you follow. No, if you're going out a lot, then it's small. But if you're staying there all the time, I mean, like my place has two floors. So, I get tired, I want to go upstairs. Like I want to get away, I go upstairs into another room. And I like that. And it's actually too small even now. Too small for me and the kids and my wife. Listen, we're fine when it comes to like the living room. Kitchen's a little bit small, but we'd like to have it a little bigger. Yeah, and the problem is now is that it's very difficult to find somebody. I don't know about right now during the pandemic. It might be easier. But before the pandemic, it was getting harder and harder to do anything but a 1-year lease. Nobody wanted like a month to month or even 3 months. You're lucky if you can find a 6-month lease. Your options are limited if you start trying to do that. Yeah, so now that's what I was saying. Now there's a lot of rentals available, and you've got a lot of options. And I was just reading yesterday how this Thai guy, I don't remember where it was, but a Thai guy went in looking to rent the place out, and I think they wanted to rent it for 32,000 baht a month. And the Thai guy goes, "Nah, I'll give you 10,000." And the person actually rented it to him for 13,000. So that tells you just how desperate some of these people are, and they need to get some income. Well, you will be at first. I mean, listen, I was always out. When I first came here, I was out all the time. But I was younger, and you're a little older, Gennaro. So, what'll happen is, listen, once you've done some of these things, 10 times, 50 times, you're like, I don't want to go there again. I mean, it's almost hard for me to come here and justify spending any money because I know the place is expensive. I much prefer going to get a 15 baht coffee. Let me put this away. Yeah, but you're working in the day, right? God, this Starbucks internet, the Wi-Fi is just always a hassle. Yeah, that's the other thing. Obviously, Jono has his issues with the what is it, the Shenandoah or whatever it is that they're singing. Yeah, then it's just the same stuff. Now, that said, listen, Jono knows this. For the most part, he stays in his little neighborhood. He's got everything he needs right there. He doesn't need to go. Listen, I mean, why do you think I stay in my little neighborhood? Because I get sick of going out sometimes. I get sick of dealing with the traffic. And if I'm going to deal with the traffic, what's the traffic I deal with? On the boat. I come over here. I would, honestly, Gennaro, before you make your decision, I would either, I don't know, you said you've been here before, but I would spend a few months here post-COVID, post-lockdown, or lockout, And I would also think about some other places, because there are quite a few other places that you can consider that are, they're just as good as here. And you know, I'm not trying to turn people off from the place, but I am trying to get people to think a little more realistically about, you know, what's what here. Well, that's good. You know, because who knows what it'll be like by then, you know. Who knows what it'll be like in a few years. I'm what's the word that Soy Dog Cowboys used? Fascinating or interesting or something like that. It'll be fascinating or interesting. Shoot, what is this? Lots going on here. So don't matter. You're just going to be chasing around the baristas. Listen, even that gets old. You know, I hate to burst your bubble, but it does get old. Everything gets old. You know, at some point, it's going to get old. So you have to expect that. Okay, good. Let's see. Starbucks in my area is so big, they opened a Starbucks inside of it. You know, Gennaro, I don't know. One of these days I'll come over in that neck of the woods and we'll go down to M. Courtier or what's the one I always forget? Yeah, M. Courtier. Is it M. Courtier? Yeah, M. Courtier. Go to M. Courtier, you go to the Starbucks in there. And that one's bigger than yours. And it has the, what do they call that? The special one? I forget what they call it. What do they call it? The special one, the black one. It's, I forget what it's called. Let me see here. The black or something. Starbucks Reserve, excuse me. Well, I didn't call it white now. Come on. I'm not getting, I'm not getting racist or, I'm colorblind. That it just happens to be that it is black. Can't believe I said that. What was it that I saw something this morning where, let me see if I can see it. I think it was on Fox. And they were, people were complaining about how racist it is now and all these other things. After ACB confirmed squad members called to expand the court, they got to get rid of these girls. These chicks are, they gotta go. Yeah, look at this. CNN, MSNBC skip historic Senate vote confirming ACB to Supreme Court. Man, they are just so anti-right. Now, what was it that I was thinking here about the... it's probably too late now. I didn't save it. And by the way, Nancy Pelosi, she's optimistic about the stimulus package. She's optimistic. I think that old lady's eating too much damn ice cream. It froze her brain. I don't know what it is. I can't find it now. Comedian talks cancel culture. I don't remember the name of it. I can't remember, but somebody was complaining. I'd love to have a mobile retirement. Summer in Europe and winter in Southeast Asia would be great. Yeah, well, the only problem is it's a little difficult getting around right now. I'm so hopeful that things start opening up in the near future, because if they don't, it's going to harm. This is not good for anybody. Listen, it's not good for anybody to have this impression that you're locked down. You can't go places when you want to go places. It is a form of being imprisoned, and I understand it's for health reasons, but when the death toll is relatively a relatively low percentage. Why? That's all I got to say. Why? You know, I don't need the government to baby me. I already know. Okay, hey, you better wear your mask. Better wear your mask. It's time for a new one, by the way. I've got enough new ones, but I just grabbed this one. There was an article yesterday in the Bangkok Post where one of the I don't know if he was a scientist or he was in the government or something, but he said he thinks it's going to be 2 years before this place is opened up, and that's going to cause grave consequences for the tourist economy. I don't doubt it. This is the new abnormal. And it is abnormal. And of course, Starbucks, the internet is already having problems. Okay, now it looks like we're back here. Good deal. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We're not, this isn't going to change anytime in the near future. I mean, the Thais are opening things up. Okay, we're talking about, oh yeah, now it's open to tourism. No, it's not. It's not open to tourism. It's not open to tourism. It's a very limited, very, very limited number of people that are allowed in here. Now, let me see here. I know I had it, and I don't know where it went. Let's see if I can find it again. Ooh, I like that hat. That's nice. Okay. Now that's the insurance. All these hoops. This is the rally. You know, they went to the protesters marched to the German embassy. I'm not going to get into that at all. But they did march to the German embassy last night here in Bangkok. This one's curricular around I like this one. Education Ministry says curriculum revamp will promote analytical thinking over rote learning. Well, that would be a nice change. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, but your head's cut open. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. International travel slow to take off. Yeah, I'm looking for where this, maybe it was the Examiner. If I can get the internet to work. What's funny is that the quality of the streams are always very good. Oh, here it is right here. This is what I like. Foreign condo buyers to get permanent residency under debt-free scheme being mooted by officials. We're gonna take a look at this one. And here I like this one too. Rapidly rising debt levels in Thailand mean the country must open to mass tourism in 2021. There's my glasses. The reality is that this economic crisis in Thailand is only now beginning to bite, as already 10% of commercial bank borrowers who availed of debt suspension measures are reporting problems, with 6% sundering contact with their banks and walking away from debts of 100 billion. The new Minister of Finance, Arkom Tum Pitya Paisit, revealed that some state banks may further extend a debt repayment moratorium for customers due to expire this week until March 2021. It's saying that the Thai economy, I'm going to paraphrase here because this is a lengthy article. The mass tourism generates approximately $2 trillion a year in addition to indirect economic activity. The record household debt to GDP ratio of up to 90% by the end of the year is what's predicted. Oof. Yeah, record level of household debt shows the real story of lower incomes. Already, the figure for household debt in Thailand has soared the first half of 2020 to reach 84%, or the highest level on record, with Thai households owing a combined amount of 16.6 trillion to financial institutions. Mass tourism, here we go. Mass tourism income is more valuable to Thailand than exports, as it all goes to the bottom line. And it generates approximately 8% in indirect economic activity. Yeah. Central bank does not see Thailand's economy as back to anything like normal until late 2022. Wow. All right, that's just one. Here's the one that I like. Foreign condo buyers to get permanent residency under debt-free scheme being mooted by officials. Thailand may introduce a scheme to grant permanent residency to any foreigner who buys a condo in Thailand debt-free and maintains without borrowing for over 5 years. It comes as the government begins to shift its focus to the economic emergency now facing the kingdom after measures to defend itself against the COVID-19 virus have left the Thai economy decimated and threaten a further deterioration going into 2021. Definitely. Thanks, China. It's you. It's all on you, baby. Nobody wants to come here and do this. I mean, really, I'm sorry. That's my opinion, and I have to make that clear. We don't want to state it as fact. $1 trillion in unsold property in Bangkok right now as debt levels throughout the kingdom soar. Criticism from tourism industry leaders over confusion in the special tourism visa scheme. Thailand's government is also reported to be responding to stinging criticism from tourism industry leaders over the confusion that has been seen in recent weeks between various government ministries in the administration of the only tourist visa option currently available to tourists considering Thailand as a destination. By the way, the United States is not considered low risk, and thus they are not allowed to come in. Australia, on the other hand, is considered low risk as one of the low risk countries, so they may be allowed in. The visa can be extended for up to 9 months by the holder and is aimed at long stay tourists to Thailand. Okay, the safe countries: Australia, Bahrain, Belarus, Cambodia, China. I would never consider China a safe country. Are you kidding me? Listen, all I got to say is this. Fuck China. I'm tired of hearing about them. Fuck them. Their government sucks. I wish somebody would overthrow their government. There. It's a little mini rant. Fuck China. Fucking Chinese. I won't even eat Chinese food anymore. Cuba. Denmark. Okay. Estonia, Fiji, Finland. China. Hong Kong. Ivory Coast, Japan, Kazakhstan, Laos, Latvia, Macau, Malaysia, Mongolia, New Zealand, Norway, Qatar, Republic of Korea, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Sweden, Taiwan, Uruguay, Vietnam. May able to be, but we are not allowed out. Yeah, well, can you get back into Australia if you leave? Okay, they're suggesting that the quarantine period be revised to 10 days. I think that's better than 14. As well as clarifying the list of safe countries to be updated regularly for the purposes of special tourist visa. Officials have turned their attention to the approval of new hotels in the alternative local quarantine scheme in areas outside Bangkok. The latter having been held up until recently by the COVID-19 governing committee. It should be noted that foreigners from Western countries not on the safe list, but with links to Thailand as visa holders or by marriage to a Thai spouse, as well as work permit holders and a range of other categories, continue to enter Thailand on certificates of entry granted after a full review of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Bangkok through various embassies and consulates. The goal is to get each, listen to this, the goal is to get each tourist to spend 100,000 baht or more. Good luck with that. I mean, it's possible. But what happens to all the people who, they want to come here and they want to stay in a little 2-star hotel, or they want to stay in a little bungalow on the beach, and it's 500, 800 baht a night, 1,000 baht a night. How are they going to spend that much in a couple of weeks? No, this is I'm sorry, to me it's a money grab. It's gonna continue to be. I don't see any, where's the humanity? Where is the humanity? Not only here, but elsewhere. Where's the humanity? I don't see it. Now I'm gonna go over and get the newspaper, because I like reading the little clips that people send in. And one of the clips was, why are you making it so difficult for married people and people who work here and people who have retirement visas? Why are you continually making it such a hassle to get into the country? And for some people, it's a huge ordeal to have to come up with that much money. I mean, I understand it's a lot of money. You want to get over here, it's a lot of money. Let me go get this paper. Okay. I always like reading this one section here. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay. Jab nationalism. That's what they're calling what like the prime minister was asking for, which is everybody gets the stick. They get the jab. You got to take that vaccine. All right, let me check this out. Here we go. I like this one. Let's see. It looks pretty good. It's starting out so far. As an Australian who admires the Thai nation and the institution of the Thai monarchy, it troubles me to see how the Thai leaders are handling the conflict. I was in Bangkok for the events of October 2017. It was moving to see the Thais united as one family mourning the death of their beloved father, King Rama IX. The spirit of unity, generosity, and devotion filled the air. The late king brought out the best in Thais, and at no time more so than his death. Yet families have their problems. I understand the young protesters, some of whom are my best friends, and I understand that those who are angry with the young protesters, some of whom are also my best friends. Loyalty to parents is a sacred duty. However, I do not see the young protesters as disloyal when they want their monarchy to be a shining example to the world. They want to be proud of their country. To see them as disrespectful rebels is to miss the whole point. As ascending the throne, the late King Bhumibol declared, my duty is to be with my people. He went back to Thailand to spend the rest of his life doing good for his people. It is a great pity that many of those in power in Thailand, not everyone in power of course, seem unwilling to follow the example, to follow his example. Their reaction to the youth in the streets is incomprehension, anger, self-justification. They put their heads in the sand like the proverbial ostrich. History teaches that such blindness leads to disaster. Please, please do not let this happen to Thailand. Listen, this guy is, I respect what he's saying, and I respect what he's trying to, he's trying to say. But honestly, no one cares. No one gives a shit. I don't care. I don't care what he says, because you know what? It doesn't mean a thing. What he's saying doesn't matter to anybody. It doesn't matter to any Thais who matter. It doesn't matter. So it's like hot air. All right, this one's not as good as educated protesters' rights, education, and so on. Ruang Saksuri is mistaken when he claims that the young protesters tend to use emotions and feelings more than reason. All right, now that's a bunch of BS. On the contrary, it is precisely because they use reason, sound critical thinking, and solid factual awareness of Thai history that they pose such a threat to the traditional forces that oppose democracy. What? That oppose democracy and human rights? Oh, okay. Students from Thailand's best schools and universities are intelligent, informed, and morally aware. Well, much more so than you would think, even more than I think, because my kid comes home talking to me about politics sometimes, just asking me questions. And I'm like, is this way? Is that? Am I right to think this? And I'm like, where are you listening? Where are you hearing all this stuff? They know what respect for reason, knowledge, democracy, and human right entails. They have much to teach some older folks still suffering the faith-based traditional propaganda of the status quo that is responsible for having made Thailand what it is today. Just listen to them to know. Blind devotion will only lead to fear and disgrace. Well, they're pushing the limit here in the Bangkok Post. I really don't want to talk about the monarchy. Only sincerity can end strife. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything? Communist propaganda? What? What are you talking about? Communist propaganda? I don't know what you're referring to. There is every day I don't know what the exchange rate is today. Let me see here. I'll let you know momentarily. I'm using my phone, not my computer, so. And I didn't expect to do a long stream. I never do, but I always know it might happen. But that's why I didn't really have anything set in stone to talk about. 31.2756. So no, it's not that high. It's not up to 35 yet. 31.5. Wish it was. Okay, let's see if I can find what I was looking for there. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. You can push the people from their faiths. They can stay there or not. But a democracy doesn't really care about one group's faith. It cares about what the majority wants democratically, whether it's in Thailand or elsewhere. Oh, we got Faran here, old Faran. Listen, I haven't said this all stream today, but thank you very much for all those people who have supported me, both in the chat, outside of the chat, financially or otherwise. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Don't forget about Patreon. I haven't been talking about Patreon much. Patreon's, it's an easy way to help support the channel, as is the CASHAPP, which, I'm always pushing that CASHAPP because if you use, here it is right here. Let me see if I can throw this up for you guys. If you use this thing, if you don't have, wow, thank you very much. Mr. Moore, you are the first of the day. That means you have ultra good luck for the day. Good luck for you. That's the CASHAPP thing. You get $5 just for you send $5 to somebody. It doesn't have to be me. Send $5, you get a free $5 for signing up. Now, if you send it to me, then I get $5 plus a free $5 too. So, thanks. You're not a Patreon patron, Steve. You are a YouTube sponsor or member. I think that's what it is. Unless you're under some other name, but you got the little thing here, the little what is this little thing? A little marker next to your name, and that means you're a YouTube, you're a member of my YouTube channel. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Listen, whatever, it doesn't matter. You guys help me to continue. And I will be honest, when I do see that I'm earning a fair amount, I'm not trying to get rich here. I mean, you know, there are other ways to get rich. I mean, if I really wanted to get rich, I would have tried in 1980. I would have been selling cocaine from the cocaine cowboys and from Colombians. I would have just tried to do that, because some of it did come through my path when I was younger. Really, it did. You know, I would have done that. But listen, I appreciate it because it does. You know, not to get too carried away, but time is money, and all your support makes me feel like it's worthwhile. I appreciate it. However, I do know this is not a fantastic time financially for anybody. So, you know, I'm not imploring anybody or, you know, trying to force anybody to do anything, but I appreciate it. So thank you very much. Never going to get that out of there. The best time for you. That's good. That's good. For some people, you know, they've been, you know, their lives have been unchanged. And a lot of the people that are in this stream, a lot of the people that I talk to all the time, you know, here in Thailand, and my buddies, you know, back in the U.S., most of the time they're, there's not always an option. That ain't gonna happen because, first of all, nobody's gonna want to pay for it. Second of all, I don't have the energy I don't have the energy to push it. You know, it's hard enough to push it to the wife. I mean, you know. Trade stocks and commodities, the more volatile, the better for you. Anyway, what time is it here? It's got to be getting closer. See if I can give this guy paper that maybe he wants it. Where's the front? You've been retired for many years. Wow. But you're not that old. I mean, you're not like in your 80s or 90s. Put this back here. I'm gonna have to get, yes, please. You know, that's the thing. If you would not mind, please remember to leave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And also, if you are new here, please remember to subscribe. Click the little notification bell. Gotta say all this stuff. Get a t-shirt. You know, I've been selling a few t-shirts lately. I'm happy with the sales I've been getting. So thank you very much for that. And also for the sale of my book, you know, all this stuff, all these little income streams. Hey, you want a little secret? There's my secret for the day. Multiple income streams. You know, one dies, you got 5 or 6 others. You know, you lose a chunk of one, you got other ones to fall back on. Yeah, baby. Multiple income streams. That's why Patreon, CASHAPP, PayPal, t-shirts, books, and other things I won't talk about. All legal, of course. So hopefully we can get on with the StreamYards. Again, if anybody is interested, just send me a message, leave me a comment, send me an email, whatever. And if you're interested in coming on, I got to come up with tomorrow or Thursday's topic. Saturday will be at Khao San Road. it's 14,002. I think it's 14,449. I always gain a couple, lose a couple, and I stay around the same. It goes up slowly, but I lost a lot after Hong Kong, which, you know, I kind of expected. But yeah, I don't understand. You know, sometimes the other day, the last couple of days, the streams have been close to 100. Okay, very good, very good. Good to hear that. So I'll remember that and figure out how to go about sending some kind of a invite or whatever. I got to get it all set up. I have an idea how it works now. But we have one person, so if we get you, that's 2 people. That 2 or 3 people is probably the maximum. But I need to get my headphones and all that kind of stuff. Put those things on. I forgot to bring the right ones. You know, Apple making things difficult makes it different. Why did they do that? They make a different charging. They make a different headphone thing plug, so you can't use a regular headphone. I mean, you know. I got these. Why do I have to use this? Why can't I use just a regular? Bars, booze, boobs, and butts. Actually, I have something. I have another title, but I can't release that. Top secret information. Preo Panacha, Prime Minister of. She's here. Preo is here. I don't know about Panocha. Panocha. Don't make me laugh, Gennaro. Preo Panocha. What, do you think you're going to slide that one past me? I know what a Panocha is. They've upgraded this one. Everything is obsolete. Yeah. You know, my kid has a... what is it? What is this? What's the one that starts with an H? HP? I think he has an HP. And let me tell you something. I love it. It's fantastic. Now, you know, I don't particularly like Windows. But the thing is fantastic. I mean, it's flat. Then you know, you can make it flat. You can make it a tablet, or you can set it up and you can stand it up and use it as a regular laptop. The thing is awesome. And the thing, it can do more. It's got more power than mine does. This thing is about 5 years old now. And, you know, I don't really have the money to go and buy another Mac at the moment. And I don't want to, you know, now is not a good time to be buying something that's, you know, I don't need a Mac. I like Mac. I'd like to have a Mac. I'd like to get another Mac. And maybe at some point I will. But really, for about 20,000 baht, which is about a good half to or more of the cost of a tablet, you can get here for 20, 23, 24,000 baht. You can get a really nice laptop. So, you know, that's a little more affordable than saying 45,000, 50,000 for, you know, some Mac. But hopefully, one way or the other, I'll get something new in the future, because one of the problems now is that I'm starting to run low on memory on my Mac, and like I can't use a virtual green screen in the background because there's not enough power. So something's going to have to change. But you know, in the future, I'm always looking for new and exciting little things that will help. And you know, as long as there's that, I think I went to that, didn't I? Let me see here. If the photo of it, Wat Patet Doi Sutep. No, that's not in Krabi. You're talking about the Tiger Cave Temple. I did go there once. That's 1,237 steps. I did go there, and I do believe I have photos of it. Doi Suthep, I've been there several times, but I don't know about how many steps there are to get up to the top. I don't know that they consider it the same way because the Tiger Temple has actual steps. Boy. Okay, it's 309 steps. So it is the Tiger Temple seems to be the longest staircase. But yeah, I've been to that, and I believe I have some footage of it. I'll have to look that up. I'm putting together a bunch of just random footage, and I'm trying to figure out some more kind of like, listen, maybe one day. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I've come to the conclusion I don't really want to go out. Blue tips in their hairs. Apple cuties are like buying ice. Yeah, pretty much, huh? But I've been thinking about this for a long time. Listen, I don't mind going out once a week somewhere and streaming, doing a little video here and there. I got so much footage, I don't even know what to do with it now. Some of it I'm just deleting it. If it's not, the best footage, I'm deleting it or putting it on hard drives and stuff like that. What do you call them? I can't even remember anymore. Discs, whatever they're called. But yeah, I like doing like maybe there's a topic once a week, and then I go out once a week somewhere, and then like Chinatown or something like that, and then once a week I go somewhere around here in the neighborhood or something like that. We'll have a coffee and some lunch or a breakfast or something like that. That's 3 times a week. I like that. The first landing is where you turned around. Yeah, I did go there. I was there. I was in Ao Nang. I've been to Krabi several times, but I went with my wife and my kids a while back. So I'm gonna have to look, and I don't know. I might even have some video footage up. Let's see here. Well, here is the Emerald Pool. That was only 1 minute and 52 seconds. That's the only one that I have for Krabi, but I know I have footage of that temple. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a little example of something because I just went and looked at this Emerald Pool. Let me see here. That is the Emerald Pool in Krabi. Okay. Now, from that video, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you the specifics here. That video got 3,200, let me see here, 3,211 views. And how much would you think that, now this was, how long ago? Let's check it out. When was this? Okay, this was about 6 years and 3 months ago. 6 years. I'll give you a guess how much ad revenue I earned in 6 years. Now, remember, it got 3,200 views, which is not that many. $20, 32.50, something like that. Let me see if I can. I'd like to do this. Well, whatever. You would both be wrong. Slightly lower. Her name was Karen. Listen, Nicholas was walking up that hill in I think it was Hua Hin. I can't remember if it's Hua Hin or Prachuap. And he had a bottle of water in his pocket, and a monkey tried to pull the bottle of water out of his pocket. And you know, he was right on the. He was high up. It scared the hell out of him. Ever since then, both he and I, we hate monkeys. We hate those little monkeys. They're nasty little critters. What's so funny is I look at 6 years ago. Well, my videos were different, for sure. Anyway, where are we at here? We got about 2 minutes. Yeah, we got about 2 minutes until the mall opens. I haven't really been showing much, but Texas chicken. Texas chicken. Too bad I won't be eating any of that. I'm gonna go and buy this quinoa. How do you say it? Quinoa. They have this salad, quinoa salad, that has like some black olives and corn and a little of this, a little of that, all vegetables, and that's gonna be something that I have. Always a trooper. She always takes one for the team. Sometimes the tunes in Starbucks are pretty hip. Yeah, I guess. You know, they're not locking the door anymore now. You can walk in. Actually, Johnny, I have a couple more. They're going to be going up. I've got more. I want to do it at least every 2 weeks, preferably every week. You know. What you guys don't know is I've been lying about her name. She's been lying about her name. Her name is not Beer, it's Bubbles. Her name is Bubbles. By day, she's Beer. By night, she's Bubbles. I just was thinking of that because of the Trailer Park Boys. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're at our breaking point. It's 2 hours. You know, I'll probably be here, I don't know, maybe Thursday. Tomorrow or Thursday. And then Saturday. You know, for the last 28 days, this stream has been 100% men. No women watching. Maybe they've... Yeah, my wife. Playing basketball. I just remember going, you're not very good, are you? Oh, God, that was a good one. That was really a good one. I liked that one. That's when the kids were very cute, you know? Now my kids are like, what? You want us to go with you to the mall? No, I don't want to go. Why not? I got things to do. You know, that's how it was then. That's at what it was now, how it is now. What am I gonna do here? Let me see here, 161. What is that? Gennaro? This bud's for you. This sud's for you. Throw up a flashback video once a week. Yeah, I can do that, sure. I can do that. I was doing that before, Flashback Friday or something like that. Maybe I can even re-edit it slightly to make it a little more, a little different, a little better. Now I do have, there is something I've been trying to do, and I haven't really been trying for the last week or two, but, well, you know what? Somebody used to say this. I'm not going to say who it is, but and I believe it too. If they're going full blonde and they're Thai, you know that it's completely fake. Here in this society, either they got big balls, like they don't give a shit what anybody thinks about them, or, you know, they just really high maintenance. For this one, I'm gonna go high maintenance. Expects the world doesn't know any other thing than, hey, I'm beautiful. I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm just, you know, maybe that's how it is. There's different kinds of women, obviously. That, you know, let's not categorize them or stereotype them, but yes, the carpet doesn't match the drapes, as I like to say. Have I met a smart blonde? I've met a smart natural blonde, but I have not met, I don't know, I can't remember if I've ever met a blonde who is, you know, where the carpet doesn't match the drapes. Whatever. Listen, they start having 14 different colors in their hair. Obviously, that's a little bit too much. Know what I'm saying? Maybe she has a tile. Oh, God. This is why we are deemed as misogynists. And this channel and this chat is only frequented by men. Yeah, but she's not a phony blonde. She's not a completely bleached blonde. I'm gonna say some of it's natural. Well, yeah, you got it there. Hey, who wants to be with that? Oof. You know, I gotta say that all respect to, you know, Western women, but every once in a while I'll see some girl and she's pushing 350, you know, and got like 14 rolls in her legs. You think it's one leg, one massive leg, but it's actually two big legs that they are smushed together. And I just wonder, is it any surprise that men in the West like more petite Thai women, even though Thai women are getting a little larger? Let's, you know, oh God. We have to admit that, you know, with the advent and the incorporation of, you know, all the KFC and McDonald's and Burger King and all these places, you know, Thai women are, they're slowly getting up there a little bit. There are some bigger Thai girls. You got the Miss Chang competition. So, you know, if you like the big ones, they still have them, to each his own. But back in the U.S., man, I mean, everything is supersized. Everything is super. Listen, when you go to the U.S., one thing I remember is the dishes are massive. They're more expensive, but you're going to get a lot more for your money. You know, you want a $10 plate of pad thai here? That might as well be, 3 dishes. In the United States, $10, that ain't gonna get you nothing. But you pay like 15, you know, you're gonna get a decent size of pad thai. But let's talk about the burgers and that kind of thing. You get, you know, massive amounts of fries. And you want to super duper size that shake? You know, and they're starting to do that here. I mean, you know, listen, every time I go into Burger King, which hasn't been in a while now, just for food, well, I like their burgers, I admit it. I like their food. Better than Schmegdonald's. I won't eat at Schmegdonald's now. That's the other thing. You know, Jono, you go to Burger King, it's $8, man. $7-8 for a burger. In Thailand. Ground beef is expensive here, you know. You want ground beef here, man, you're gonna spend at least $5 to $7, $8 for whatever they give you, which I think it's something like 400 grams or something like 250 grams of beef. It's not cheap, you know. So that's the other thing that, you know, we don't talk about all that much here, is that the cost of living has gone up, is going up, and I'm gonna maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's the next subject, is the rising cost of living, and we'll compare a few prices. Maybe I can take a quick few snapshots today while I'm here, and we can compare prices within the West, and with, you know, using other services such as Numbeo and all these kind of things. You know, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, so then, you know, Thailand is. How can you call it such a economical place to live? Now, granted, you know, an apartment here. You want an apartment. Listen, I got a condo. It's older. A townhouse. It's older. It's got its believe me, it's got all kinds of little, you know, it's got all kinds of little problems. You've got all kinds of things you have to deal with, you know. You know, the other day, the guy came for the garbage service. You know, he's like, yeah, it's $50. It's almost $50, 1,500 baht. I'm like, get any cash on me right now? I'm gonna have to go get some cash. Then I'm like, man, I don't feel like paying this guy $50 right now to take my garbage out. And guess what? They'll take it out anyway, even if you don't pay him. So I paid him for a month, and he's like, he didn't want the monthly. He didn't want the monthly payment. I was like, listen, I'm paying monthly, buddy. I'm not paying you all at once, because who knows? This city goes down for some reason. I don't want to have to say, oh, I could have paid him monthly. Yeah, you see? Chicken feet more expensive than chicken breasts. Chicken breasts, you get 2 chicken breasts, is 86 baht. 400 grams. I got that memorized. Unbelievable. Well, you use them for your stock. My old lady, she'll eat them. I've eaten them too, you know, kai ting. But I don't particularly like them. Listen, you know, I have it my way. Once a week, once a month, I'll have a nice manicotti. Once a month, I'll have a nice lasagna. Tony G at the buzzer again. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good luck for you. All day and all of the night. Da-da, 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 da-da. Yeah, I like breasts more than feet. What was I saying? The food. Oh yeah, and listen, you know, you want the gnocchi in a little package. You want a little thing of gnocchi, man. First of all, you get one package. It's not enough for 3 people. I can tell you that right now. If you got young guys who, you know, they want to, they got good appetites. They want to eat. They want to, you know, they want to grow up and be strong and all that. You need 2 packages. Guess what? Each one of those packages is like 169, 179 baht a package. So, you know, figure that one out. That's like that's over $5, almost $6 for a little package of them. So it costs you $10 just for the pasta to feed 3 people. And then you got the cheese on top of that. You got the sauce. What about a side dish? So now, you know, if you figure it out, when you figure out $5 for a dinner, $7 for a dinner, and you can go out and you can get you know, a thing of pad thai for $1.30. Which one do you want? Well, yeah, of course I want the pad thai sometimes, but like, who was it the other day that was saying they're sick? It was that lady, the lady from Finland in Khao San Road. She's saying, I'm sick of Thai food. You know, I asked her today. You know, they were talking about, oh, do you want some sugar in your coffee? And I said, no, I don't want any sugar. I don't like it sweet. She goes, you don't like you know, sweet? And I said, no, I don't like sweet. And so I said to one of them, I said, I go to beer. I said, like, oh, you're bitter, you're comb, which is like an espresso. And she was like, and then I said I asked Preo, I asked her, well, are you sweet? Because she seems like she's sweet, but you know how that goes. And she's like, no, sometimes, but I'm a hothead. Ooh, really? So you're the very sweet girl who, if you don't get your way, or if some guy does something and you wonder if he's, you know, messing around on you or something like that, you're gonna go crazy. She's like, that's me. I'm like, ooh. So, you know, they're never what you think. People, listen, there's one person in particular, I'm not gonna get into it. He assumes he knows from how people look and how people are, how they he looks at them and assumes he knows how they are. And I try to tell him, dude, you don't know how somebody is. People are complicated. There are some people that are simpleton like me. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. You know, but like to say, oh, somebody is arrogant. They're arrogant. That's their personality. Maybe they're arrogant in a certain type of situation. Maybe a woman, you know, this one particular person used to say all the time, they used to say, oh, her eyes say that she's not all that nice of a person. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Her eyes says that. Maybe she's deep in thought and she's thinking about the orgasm she had last night. Maybe she's thinking about how she has to cook dinner tonight and she doesn't have any money. Who knows what the hell she's thinking? You think you know. It's just like when a Thai smiles. You think they're smiling because they like you so much and they're happy to see you, but the truth is they're smiling because they know they're getting paid. You know, I mean, like, so it's such a crock of shit. Listen, you know, my wife can be very sweet, but most of the time she's just normal, everyday. She don't get to it. Listen, I could come home and say, hey, I made $7,000 today. Did you know that? I made a lot of money. Yeah, it was a good day, huh? She was like, oh, that's good. What are you going to do with it? Oh, I got to pay this. I got to pay that. I'm going to give you some. I'm going to pay this for the kids. Okay, and that's it. It's not like, you know, some girls would jump up and down. Oh my God, ooh, let's go shopping. You know, no, that's not my wife, man. That's not how it works. Oh, she knows I don't have money too much. She's told me many times, if I wanted you for your money, I wouldn't be with you. So I do have a few things up my sleeve that are pretty good that, you know, but let's get away from that. you know, listen, shut off the internet, get away from the news. And, you know, I was thinking about it the other day. There's so many things in life that we think about that are so unimportant. But we give them great value. You know, this guy said that, this person doesn't like this, and it's going to affect me. And is it really going to affect you? Most of the time, what does it matter? If you lost your job, you got to go find another job. If you lose one income stream, you got to try to find another one. You know, there's always other opportunities. You know, how many times have you heard of the model who just happened to be walking through she's some kid and, you know, she's poor, but she's walking through the mall or something. Some guy sees her, plucks her out. Next thing you know, she's a runway model. By the time she's 18, she's got a drug problem. She's worth $40 million, you know, like Kate Moss or something. These kind of things happen. You just put one foot in front of the other. Keep going, you know. We're going to crush that virus. We got to crush it. Nancy. I'm ready to see Nancy go. I'm ready to see her go. Really. Although I don't want to see Uncle Chuck in charge. Chucky boy, crying Chuck. He'll be no better. He'll be just as bad. They tried everything in their power to stop this poor woman from becoming a Supreme Court justice. I can't believe the depth that some of these people will go to stop one side or the other. I'm not siding with Republicans or Democrats here. It's just that if they were in the same position, man, they'd be clicking their heels. Hey, we got 6, they got 3. Woohoo! They'd be clicking their heels. They wouldn't be you know, giving in. Bumgun Chuck. Bumgun Chuck is trying to get into Thailand. When he asked me, it was a couple days before they started allowing people to apply for visas. They were right on the edge. You know, right on the point where they were going to start allowing people in. And I was like, good luck with that, buddy. And because his visa had expired. Now they opened it up and are allowing people who are applying for retirement visas to come back. And so my guess is he will be able to come back as long as he, you know, dots the I's and crosses the T's. And it is a bit tedious. I'm not the only one who's used that word, but, you know, it's a bit of a hassle to get through everything. But assuming he does, he'll probably be back here. I think he said in January. So who knows what'll happen by then too. He could pay for everything. He could have his ticket. He could pay for, I don't know how this works. He pays for his ticket. He pays for his quarantine. He pays for everything. He's ready to go. The only thing he needs to do is get the test, 72 hours before he's traveling. And he decides that he's ready to go. He gets the test 2 days, a day before he's set to travel. We got too many cases now. We're shutting it down again. He loses all his money. All that money is gone. And that's what's, a bit problematic. I can't believe that they're actually doing this. And something else I think I'll do is I'm going to look today. Maybe it'll be in another couple of streams. I want to see what countries are, and I want to make note of it, what countries around the world are doing as far as the COVID and how they're allowing foreigners into their country. What are the guidelines, the various guidelines from place to place? I want to start looking at them and writing them all down so I have them, so I can look at them side by side. somebody was telling me that Ecuador had this big outbreak, and like I know people that are there right now, and they're they're having a good time. They're not wearing masks, maybe they are if they go into the city and they're around a lot of people, but so it'd be interesting to take a look at this, I think. Anyway, I think we've run our course. This stream has run its course. Gennaro, there's another barista for you. That's what we're going to call them from now on. We're going to call all females barista. From here on in, they shall be forever known as barista. Barista con. Oh, we'll be out walking around somewhere in, I don't know, out in the country. Where's all the barista? Code word for women. Ugh. Gennaro, the thing is, though, is that when you get a little older, I mean, this is what I found, and I think a lot of other men will concur. I know Jono does. It becomes a bit of a hassle. You're set in your ways. You don't want to change. So if it's not the right girl, right away. You either want them to be there for 3 hours, 2-3 hours, however long it takes you, do your business, or you don't want them there at all, or the fit is there. And I don't mean physically. I mean, it's a good fit, and so you decide, hey, pee my bracelet. Oh, how did I ever get into this? I was thinking something else too, is that I should just cave in and just say, okay, YouTube is the main way to go, I mean, I have no control over what happens in the gallery back in the States. And there's always a nut you have to cover before you turn a profit and all this. And the photos were going to be in galleries in the future and all that kind of stuff. So, hopefully it earns a little bit of income. But, sometimes I just think I should just cave in and just say, okay, this is it. This is what I was meant to do. I was meant to talk about women and barista and poo and Thailand and travel and, whatever. What do you call a liberal arts graduate barista? What do you call a girl with a nice gon who you shine the gon can on? Barista. Well, I'm getting hungry here. Jono still hasn't made me a pizza. Bastard. Longhorn still hasn't given me he hasn't sent me a freaking Guinness. I was hoping he'd send me like a case of them. I just got this package in a brown paper bag or something with a bunch of Guinness in it. Anyway, everybody's in now. The normal people are here, the normal crew, the people that come in every day, and some who don't. Oops. There we go. Oops. Wrong way. There we go. Have you had your morning barista? Have you had your morning barista? Have you had your afternoon barista? Hungry? Why not stop in and have a barista at Starbucks? Or at Texas Chicken? Or at KFC, wherever you want. I'll have a venti. Can I have a triple barista to go? And make it quick. I don't want to waste all my energy. Oh, we can do all kinds of things with this one. Somebody make me a meme. Make a meme of the baristas. Now that's an idea. Grab a barista and delivery. Grab and barista delivery. Listen, I do have, what I was going to say earlier is I want to get a bunch of people to say Sawatdee Kap, Chokdi, Jerk and Mai, that kind of thing. Or just Jerk and Mai. And so far, the only two that I've really asked have been beer and preo. It can be men, women, it doesn't matter. But I do have them already giving the little, they did it like 4 or 5 times. They practiced their why, and they gave their best Sawatdee Ka, and then they did the one where they're like, like going to the side and that kind of thing. Hopefully I'll get that done eventually if I ever get off my ass and start trying to do it. But it means me having to ask somebody to do it on camera. My wife ain't gonna do it, I can tell you that. She'd be like, shut up. My wife don't play, man. She's very quiet and reserved, but she don't play. Homie don't play that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Thank you very much. All I got to say is support your local barista. Give a big thumbs up if you like your barista, or you had a barista last night or this morning and she made you happy. Anyway, thanks once again. Let's say goodbye. Let's get out of here. We've said goodbye for a long time here. Yes, I'd like the extra large. No, I don't want the extra large barista. I'll leave that one for Gennaro. Anyway, until tomorrow or the next day. See you guys later. Hasta la vista. Say goodbye. There she goes. Goodbye. Yeah, there you are. Right there. Up to you. Without that. Anything else?
No.
อยากได้มีแฟนไหม She doesn't want to. I told her. No, she don't want. I already said, oh, there's plenty of guys that like you from here. She's like, no. She don't want. Listen, I already got her pegged. She's got somebody, all right? She's got a special friend. Jono, I'll talk to you later. Make sure you take your old man nap. I take him once in a while too now. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, all right? I gotta roll. Later, Gator.